Para cerrar el evento con una visión práctica que pueda resultar útil a nuestra audiencia, me gustaría dirigir la siguiente pregunta a nuestros tres panelistas. Si un banco quiere avanzar en la digitalización de su banca corporativa, ¿por dónde debería empezar? Where should banks start when approaching a corporate banking digitalization?
Okay, let me go first.
Okay, sure, sure.
So I would say we should start with your strategic objectives, right? So you have to consider your corporate market share growth, what you want, and like improve client experience and retention, your strategies, then the reduce cost to serve and increase fee income. I mean, those are the strategic objectives you should look at as a top end to build a case. And also then you have to build a business case by looking at the benefits, then what would be a revenue upside and the cost savings and then the risk and controls, those factors. And then the return on investment, then like how long will it take, like payback period, then cost to income impact, and also it's important to have these digital adaptation targets also internally. And then other biggest factor would be like to decide whether build versus partner versus buy. I mean, that's another main factor you should be consider when you're selecting your vendors. So you should look at what is your functional fit against your requirement, RFP, I would say. Then especially the integration capabilities, because like what we discussed, you must be having your like legacy core banking systems. Then I mean you will have like regulatory requirements. Then also like how to integrate with your ERPs. So ERP systems will have multiple ERPs, where like say the legacy ERPs also would be there. And say if you are into open API banking, then look at those fundamentals as well as the requirements. And most importantly, like say this, so this would be extended to your third parties. So security play a major role. So you have to look at on definite on security aspect, if you are into like standardization such as ISO, then the 20,000 ITSM and all, whether these solutions fit your security requirements. And then the future requirements such as your scalability and the performance. So whether your solution, how easily you can scalable, and also like the what would be the performance. And other important factor when you look at from the client perspective, your UX. So like UI UX part is play a major role. So you have to look at that aspect. And then the other thing I would say your product roadmap, because like you will today go with one product, but I mean say the what is vendor's product roadmap, what matters. You will today just start with a cash management, but I mean next day you need a trade. So those whether they have a product roadmap or like say it's just standalone system which you're going to buy, that matters, because end of the day you will stuck and you will not be able to bring new modules when you face the competition. And also the experience, then the most importantly your AI capabilities, which should I would say which should not be run as a separate exercise. Your AI capabilities should be inbuilt to the solution, rather than because since we are on a legacy systems, we are looking at AI capabilities as a separate layer. But I mean, ideally, it should be embedded to the system itself. So then all these the complexities will go away. And so my recommendation would be start with the client journeys that creates more friction today, and then deliver the highest business impact. And digital transformation should begin with it solves real pain points of a customers and the bank, rather than purely going on like technology stack. So it would be a combination we should be look at as a starting point.
Thank you, Nisala. Antonio, Bikram, anything you'd like to add?
Covered it all there. I mean, so look, for me, the starting point, I'll just for me, the starting point is always really about defining the customer journey, right? And understanding kind of what the customer needs and what is the customer problem statement you're solving for, right? And I think that needs to underpin, that sort of digitization strategy and roadmap, right? And from there, once you've established your customer journey and understanding, and you know what you're looking to solve for, it's really then assessing that technology target state that's needed to be able to get you to that, and for you to embark and execute on that digitization roadmap. And as part of that, it's then looking at some of the things we covered in this session around is it a buy versus build? Where are you in terms of your technology infrastructure? Is it's going to always be probably a phased approach, but then looking at are there partners, are there solutions in the marketplace that can help accelerate that digitization roadmap strategy to get you to where you need to get to, faster, quicker, and more effectively. So that's what I would say. But start with the customer journey and the customer problem statement.
A ver, a mí me gustaría abordar esta pregunta desde el punto de vista del diseño del programa de digitalización de banca corporativa y de la arquitectura, ¿no? Entonces, yo recomendaría 3 pasos muy concretos, ¿no? El primero, priorizar procesos, no canales, ¿no? Es entender los procesos críticos del cliente corporativo, es decir, cómo operan realmente pagos, aprobaciones, onboarding de clientes, gestión de liquidez y dónde tengo hoy las mayores fricciones y los mayores dolores, ¿no? Para, pues con un objetivo de, dentro de este programa de transformación digital, priorizar estos procesos. El segundo, muy ligado a la arquitectura, es definir una capa de orquestación y gobierno que unifique la lógica, los controles y los flujos, ¿no? Esto incluye definir los servicios de dominio, el modelo de eventos y los contratos de integración antes incluso de seleccionar la tecnología. Y esto es clave, ¿no? Porque muchas iniciativas empiezan construyendo un nuevo frontend, pero si no resuelves la capa de orquestación, simplemente estás digitalizando la fragmentación existente, ¿no? Y porque, bueno, vemos situaciones donde se ofrecen servicios corporativos con diferentes frontends para pagos, para recaudos, para comercio exterior o para FX, ¿no? Pues es importante abordarlo desde el punto de vista de la arquitectura, ¿no? Y el tercero es evolucionar ya la adopción de este programa, la implementación, es evolucionar de una manera incremental, ¿no? Integrando dominios y capacidades progresivamente sin depender de grandes programas de reemplazo, ¿no? Entonces, en resumen, bueno, pues el punto de partida no es el canal, es el modelo operativo del banco y su capacidad de ejecutar procesos de forma coherente y escalable, ¿no? Y la arquitectura empresarial es el puente entre esa visión operativa y las decisiones tecnológicas que la van a hacer posible.